In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I managed to get a distinction in mathematics and telling you the resources I used and also giving you study tips so that you can get a distinction too. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and also watch till the end. Let's get right into it. The first thing I would like to tell you is that maths requires you to practice, and you must know that practice makes perfect. Unlike other subjects, you can skip studying some days, but with maths you must practice every day, because the more you practice, the more you learn and the more you understand. So just know that practice makes perfect. The textbook that I used in grade 12 is this one. I highly recommend that you get this textbook. You can get a hard copy or a soft copy. I highly recommend this book because it has questions after every chapter so that you can practice. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more you learn, the more you understand. The other thing that I used is past question papers. I would go back like 5 years back and practice the previous question papers of all the years. The thing that you must bear in mind is that you must check over what term are you in. If you are in term 2, go back 5 years before and study the previous question papers, just the midterm exam. And by practicing, you must not only practice, you must understand also, because you must know that those questions won't come back as they are. There's a high probability that they will come back different. So now what you can do is that you must understand those questions, because they might bring them back in some other way, twisted around, but if you understood what happened and how they came to the answer in the previous question papers, you'll be able to understand the one you'll be writing mid-year exam. Practice past question papers. Don't only cram them, practice them. You'll also be learning time management. You can be professional and tell yourself you are writing for that 3 hours, and set a reminder or an alarm that after 3 hours you must be done. Then after, mark for yourself and be fair. Or if it's wrong, it's wrong. Then you mark for yourself and check out how much you got. Those things you got wrong, you must go back to them and check out why are they wrong, how can I get them right the next time. Then from there you'll be fine. And practice makes perfect. I'm saying this many times. I'm telling you for the last time, practice makes perfect. The other thing that you should know is that you must not be selfish. If you know something and you know that the class doesn't understand it, get up, go to the chalkboard or go to the whiteboard and help the others so that they can understand it too, because by doing that, you're also learning yourself. Form study groups so that you can help others. In the previous thing I told you, you must help others, and by forming study groups, it will give you an opportunity to help your group mates in a way. So form study groups so that you can help them, and by doing so you'll be learning. And you must know that you are not perfect. There's no one who is perfect. You can get 100%, but just know that you are not perfect. That one thing you can't do, someone else can do. So if you form study groups, you can find out when you didn't know a certain topic but someone else in the group knew it, then he or she will explain to the whole group the things you know, and you know or they don't know, you share, then all of you win. Then it's a win-win situation. A wise man once said that if you want to walk fast, walk alone, but if you want to go further, walk with others. Don't hate the teacher or the subject or the topic. This is something that made me to get a level 6 in level 3. Because I hated the specific teacher for some certain reason. I thought she hated me. Honey, it was just a misunderstanding. Then I hated her. Then at the last minute I found out actually I misunderstood what was happening. Then I managed to push you from level 5 to level 6. Then I didn't get a distinction because of that. So you mustn't hate the teacher, you mustn't hate the subject, you mustn't hate the topic. You must love the topic or the subject or the teacher. Instead of hating them, love them. Because that's the thing that helped me Euclidean. I used to hate Euclidean, saying it's hard and everything. Then someone told me what I'm telling you today, you mustn't hate the topic, Then I told myself, what's again? I love Euclidean, Kaswele, by fire, by force. Then that's when I started being good at it. And I saw actually Euclidean is the easiest. The answers are right there in front of you. Well, now you just have to learn reasoning only. You just reason with the marker or the one or your teacher only. Then the answers are just right there. You have to look for them and reason, or this angle is actually equals to this angle. And some young motivation to the learners, grade 12s and all the learners, is that you must know, or you must compete with yourself. Sometimes when you're competing with someone, you don't know what they do when they're at home. You can see them at school, they're playing. While you're competing with them, then you'll be like, okay, Lena, let me play Nyana, because that person I'm competing with is playing. But you don't know what, when the person gets home, the person studies the whole night, or now when you get home, you sleep. And when the marks come out, the person is better than you. Then you ask yourself, for why? We were playing together, but now the person is better than me. So the best thing to do is to compete with yourself. Every time you must strive to be better than yesterday. You must strive to be better than the last term. You must always strive to be better. For grade 12 learners, you must know that grade 12 is your final year, and the thing that they don't tell you or you didn't know is that grade 12 is actually the easiest grade ever, because it's half a year, so 6 months. Then from there you just study everything in general. They give you enough time so that for the final exam you study everything. So you must make sure you manage your time very well. Cut off things that don't help you. If you see or your phone doesn't help, cut it out. If you see or WhatsApp, are you to sell, delete. And just know what you will thank yourself later. It's like be a slave for now, then be the king next. I forgot the saying, but be a slave for now, then you know what later or wash up. But being a slave, don't be too hard on yourself. Now school is no longer fun. You are struggling and everything like that. You just have time for yourself also. Make time when you're studying, take a break and go for a walk and clear your mind. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that you must pray. Just know that through this journey, you can't do this alone. You need God to help you throughout the journey, to give you strength and to give you the courage. And you must pray and build your relationship with God and make sure that it's strong. And read this Bible verse, Proverbs 3 verse 5, which says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and never rely on your own understanding. You may think, in grade 11 you are top learner and everything like that. You don't need anyone, but just know that don't rely on your own understanding. Trust in the Lord and pray to teach you throughout the exams. Thank you very much for watching the video till the end. If you found this video to be helpful, please like, share and subscribe. By liking and sharing, YouTube suggests this video to people who might need it, like grade 12 learners. So please like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again. See you on the next one.